Hello friends, welcome to Defense Career Academy YouTube channel. This is Shashikant Badak and today we are going to discuss about the distributional map part 2 State Board 9 grade chapter number 1. In the previous video we have discussed about the dot maps. So, in this video we are going to discuss about the choropleth method and isopleth method. So, let us start. See students, choropleth method. In this map the data regarding various geographical variables is shown by shades or tint of various colors. So, here you can see student the various data. Here you can see the density of population 2011 shown by the various colors. Suppose here you can see the West Bengal's population density, Bihar population density and West Bengal population density is 1001 and above. Okay. So, next, while making such maps, the data used for different variables is obtained through the various process such as measurement and surveying. So, here students we get data from various measurement and the surveying. So, here in this case we get data from surveying, okay. According to the census 2011, here you can see this data we get from the 2011 census, okay. In this method only one value is given to one sub administrative unit in the region. The smallest and the largest value of the given data of the variables are taken into the consideration. So, see student, in this method only one value is given to one sub administrative unit, means suppose here you can see suppose Maharashtra is the administrative unit. So, here only one value, that is 251 to 500, means one value assigned to one sub administrative unit. Suppose here you can see Rajasthan, here you can see the Rajasthan state for the this 101 to 250. And one more important thing is that the smallest and the largest value of the given data of the variables are taken into consideration, means you can see the smallest value is 100 or below the 100 and the maximum or the highest value is 1000 and above, okay. So, see students, here is the choropleth method. So, by using the colors and the tint or the black and white shade, we will going to show the population density of Amravati district. So, after that 5 to 7 classes are made, each class is assigned a tint of the same color or black and white pattern. So, here you can see students, here how many classes, 1, 2, 3 and 4, means 4 to 5 classes here made we have prepared, or 5 classes means less than 100 to above than 400, means these 5 classes we have prepared. And here you can see we have again made a same class or class interval here, like 100 interval we have taken here and 4 classes we have made here to show the density of population Amravati districts. So, here we use the black and white pattern. Here you can see the color pattern, means see the darker one shows the above 400, as we go to the lowest means the Chikaldara is below 100. And here also you can see students the Amravati population density is high, it is above 400 per square kilometer. Even the Achalpur also it is more than 400 kilometers, whereas the Chikaldara's population is less than 100 per square kilometer. So, by this two way we can show the population density with the help of choropleth method, okay. Then next, see the shades or the patterns become a darker with the increasing value of the given variable and drawn accordingly on the map in the given classification. So recently I told you according to the darker means when the pattern becomes darker with the increasing value. So as per the value increase, you can see the pattern become darker, or here you can see the color also it's become darker, and here you can see in black and white the shade also darker. Okay. Now see students, here is the isoplate method, the third method to show the distribution of variables. Here you can see the contour map and isobar maps. So in contour maps and the isobar map, distribution was shown with the help of lines showing the equal value. So you can see these lines here, you can see in the contour map, suppose I am here bordering this line. So these lines showing it's having the same value. Here also in the isobar map also, suppose this line shows the 550, and here you can see it shows the 650, the equal value. Okay. Then when the distribution of a variable is continuous, the isoplate method then used to show its distribution. For example, altitude, temperature and rainfall. So here students, we have to consider we can use this method to show altitude, temperature as well as the rainfall. So it's more suitable to show such types of variable, means altitude, temperature or rainfall of any region. Okay. Then see here students, isoplate method, Amravati district annual rainfall has been given here. For these maps, we need to obtain the accurate data regarding the altitude, temperature and rainfall, etc. So some place in the region, it is assumed that the difference between the altitude or rainfall of two places change at a uniform rate. The sub-administrative units are not taken into consideration. So here you can see students, with the help of these line isobars or iso lines, we can show the temperature, rainfall and the others variable or altitude, as like altitude also. Okay. Now see, statistical data belong to the respective place. Such data is known as the point related data. Means you can see, suppose here you can see these bars having a specific numbers. Okay, it shows the specific numbers, that is known as the point related data. Okay. Value of the variables are written on the map at their respective location. So here you can see the value, suppose here is the 800 value, and here also you can see the 800 value. It means this line passes through this region, means this equal value means these regions having annual rainfall, which how much, it's 800 millimeters. Okay. So the value of the variables are written on the map at their respective location. If the data for more place is variable, mapping on the distribution can be done more accurately. Okay. On the basis of this information, isoplate maps are prepared using the steps. So the steps we will going to see one by one. So first step is here, by considering the highest and the lowest value of the variable, means here you can see the highest value is 1300 millimeters, whereas the lowest value is 800 millimeter. The classes interval is decided to draw the isoplate maps, which in the turn decided the difference between the lines. Means here you can see 800, 900, 1000 means class 100 class interval we have taken here. Okay. Some number 2, lines are drawn for the decided intervals. Location with the same value are joined by a line. So here you can see the suppose here is 1300. So here is also the 1300 millimeter rainfall. So the same value are joined by a line. Line से ये same value join किए जाते हैं. Okay. Now third we will see, if the lines are close to each other, then the change in the variable is steep, and the lines are away from each other, then it's gentle. So here you can see, students, here is the gap, or the you can see the distance between two lines is very little or the very less, whereas you can see the distance between the two lines here is high. So where is the distance is low or less, the change in the variable is steep, and where the difference between the two lines is more, then it's gentle. So here also you can see the distance between two lines. So here's the, we can say the changes और the variables is going to gentle. यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं. Okay. Then fourth one, we get an idea of the natural trend of the distribution of the variables with the help of this map. So with the help of isoplate map, we can easily understand the physiography of any region, means whether there is a mountainous region, plateau region, or the plain regions. We easily identify that area or that the region with the help of isoplate method. Okay. Okay. And in this isoplate map, we note the following points. So what points we have to just note here? The rainfall in the maximum in the northern part of this map, means you can see the northern part, means here is the northern part, and you can see the maximum rainfall. You can see here 1300 highest value here. So the maximum rainfall we can see or can observe at the north direction, which is 1300 millimeter, whereas the rainfall decreases north to south. Then you can see, as we just see or comes down from north to south, the rainfall decreases. Here also you can see 1300, 1200, 1000, 1100, 1900, 800. It means north to south rainfall is decreases, and the lowest value of rainfall is 800 meter. Here you can see lowest value. This line shows the lowest value, that is 800 millimeter. Okay. Make a friends with map. See students, here is having a choropleth method map, or the map is based on choropleth method, and another one is the based on isopleth method. So we will going to read it, or we will going to see or discuss about the Kolhapur district density of rural population. So here you can see the index density has been given per square kilometer. Here these shades show the more than 400, and here you can see the less than 200, means 400 is maximum value, whereas the 200 is the minimum value here. So Kolhapur, then Panhala, then Shirola, and even the Gandhi, here one more state, that is the Gandhinganj, also having population density more than 400, whereas you can see students less than 200 population. Here we can see the Chandangarh as well as the Shahuwadi and the Gagan Bhavada, and the here also Ajra also having the population density less than 200 per square kilometer. Okay, we'll move to the next, that is the isoplate map. Here second one, Kolhapur district average rainfall, annual rainfall has been given here. See the rainfall, it is given in millimeter. So 2400 is the highest value, whereas the 600 millimeter is the lowest value. So you can see the western parts, means the here you can see the western parts which is occupied by the Sahyadri mountain, having the maximum rainfall, it's near about 2400 millimeters. As we as we go to the eastward, means west to the eastward, rainfall is decreases. Or see here students, as the eastern parts of the Kolhapur district having only 600 millimeter rainfall. Here you can see the 600 millimeter rainfall, means the western parts having high rainfall. As we move to the west to the east, rainfall is decreases, and the eastern parts of the Kolhapur having 600 millimeter rainfall only. Okay, so hope you understood students the both map, choroplate method maps and the isoplate method maps. Okay, so if you are having any doubt, so comment the below, I will solve your problem, and thank you, bye bye.